Hello, Jackie here today with a chair yoga routine. So you're going to need to grab yourself a chair. A folding chair works great. You could also use any other chair that you have sitting around that does not roll. We would like to stay locked in place and stationary for our practice today. Okay? You may also choose to grab a strap, especially if you have tighter hamstrings. We will be using this toward the end of our practice. Also, if you are using a chair that has kind of sharp corners, you might want to pad it with a blanket. All right, let's get started. Find yourself seated in the chair, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. If you need to, you can add some support under your feet, like a folded blanket or blocks. If they don't easily reach the floor, we want to have our knees in line with our toes, in line with our hips, sitting up nice and tall through the spine, up through the crown of the head. Let's roll our shoulders up and back. Take our chin slightly back. We want our ears in line with our shoulders. All right, you can keep your eyes open here, or I invite you to close them. We'll just do a little breathing exercise. We're going to inhale for a count of 4, then exhale for a count of 4. And we'll do it 3 times. Ready? Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And relax into your normal breathing. Bringing our focus to our breath can help ground us, help center us, and it's a little trick you can use anytime throughout your day. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. I invite you to set an intention for today's class if you'd like to do so. Repeat it to yourself several times. Okay, let's reach our arms out in front of us, and we're going to clench our hands and open them up. Clench, open, clench, open. 2 more times. And relax. Let's take our right ear over to our right shoulder, getting a stretch along the left side of the neck. Let's come back through center. We'll take our left ear over to our left shoulder. Coming back to center, let's turn and look over our right shoulder. Come back through center, turn and look over the left shoulder. Let's return our head to neutral. Let's go into some flowing seated side stretch. Let's inhale our right arm over. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, switch arms. Exhale, left arm goes to the right. Keep moving and flowing with your own breath. Two more full cycles. and then come back to neutral seated position. From here, let's go into our seated flowing twists. We're gonna inhale, take both arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, bringing your left hand to the right knee, right hand to the back of the chair if you can reach, or just the edge of the chair. Inhale through center, exhale, twist the other way. We're just warming up our spines here, introducing some axial movement. It doesn't have to be a big, deep twist. We'll do those later. Right, finish up the round that you're on. And then we'll come back to center. Let's do some stretches. We're going to take our right arm across the chest, hold on at the elbow or above, and pull it into you. Okay, let's release the right arm. We'll bring the left arm across, pull it in. Let's release that left arm, maybe shake them out a little. Take both arms out in front of you, palms facing each other. Let's bend at 90 degrees. Inhale, open. Exhale, elbows together. Inhale, open, still sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, close. Moving with your breath. Let's do 3 more. After that third close, we're going to open it back up and rotate down. Inhale up, exhale, rotate down, palms trying to face the back of the room. Just go as far as is comfortable. You just want a little stretch, little tension. Let's do 1 more. Coming back up, we'll bring our hands onto our shoulders. We're going to do some shoulder circles. Try to touch in the front and take it back. Make them as big as you can. And let's reverse. And release. From here, we're going to try to bring our right ankle up on top of our left knee. If this position is not accessible for you, you can just hold your foot out here. We're going to do circles. So either this situation where we have our right ankle on that left leg, if you can do it. If not, just extend this leg out and we'll circle. It could even be down near the floor. Okay, working your comfort zone. So from here, if you have it up here, you can hold on with that left hand and circle the ankle. Try to make your hand do the work if you're using the hand. If you can't reach your ankle, that's right, make your ankle do the work. Just circling in one direction. Let's reverse it. All right, and release the right foot back to the ground. Same thing, left side. So we'll bring our left ankle to the right leg and circle. And reverse. All right, Great, so let's bring our left foot back down to the ground. We're gonna straighten that right leg out. You might have to scoot more to the center of your chair instead of sitting all the way back with this. So let's extend that right leg out. Scoot forward if you need to so it feels comfortable along the back of your leg. Just straighten it as much as possible. We're just gonna lean forward a little, trying to get a little stretch. All right, let's switch sides. So we'll bring our right foot back in, extend that left leg, fold forward, feeling the stretch along the back of that left leg. Let's come back up, make sure our feet are really grounded. We're pressing into the floor here, hands to the knees. We're going to go into a seated cat and cow. So starting with cow, let's inhale, bring our chest forward, lift the chin slightly, curve the back, exhale, round the back, chin to chest, looking toward that belly button. Inhale, bring the chest forward, booty's popping out, exhale. Keep moving with your own breath. Make this as big or small as your body is calling for today. Let's really work those abs as we go back to our cats. Let's do 2 more. All right, back to our neutral seated position. We're going to take it to torso circles. So keep those feet grounded, hands on the knees. Inhale, come around the front. Exhale, curve along the back. You're going to arch your spine kind of like the cat. Cow front, cat in the back. Let's do 2 more. And reverse. One more, and come back to our seated position. Okay, from here, we're going to do our chair version for today of sun salutations. Let's bring our hands to heart center, making sure our hips are in line with our knees, in line with our feet. Feet are grounded, really pressing into the floor. Hands at heart center. So inhale the arms up. Option to gaze up. All right. Exhale, forward fold over those knees. Inhale, we're going to bring our right knee up with us. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, release that foot to the ground. Take the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, same thing, other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up, left knee comes up. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, release the leg back to the ground. Arms up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do it again. Less cueing. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, release, arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left knee comes up. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, release the leg, arms come up, hands to heart center. All right, let's do it one more time. This time I'm just going to do it with you, no cueing. So you can listen to your own breath, really tune into your own body here. Great job, everyone. From our sun salutations, let's release our hands down to our knees. We're going to work on chair pose. Now we're already seated in a chair. I'm going to give a couple options here. We can inhale and bring our torso slightly forward, so we're at like a 45-degree incline. So inhale, torso forward, right? Not a full fold. We're really pressing our feet into the floor. Second option, if you're feeling like it, you can actually really press into the floor and lift your bum off the chair. So we're in a chair pose, a standing chair pose. If we're just feeling the chair, we can stay in the chair. All right, let's relax. Let's try it one more time. Take the chair pose you want. Inhale. Exhale into chair. And release. Nice work. From here, we're going to warm up the hips some more. So let's all grab underneath our right thigh. Inhale. Take our hip out and around. Out and around. Let's do it 3 more times. That left foot stays grounded. All right, let's reverse. 5 of these. Notice how your range of motion feels. Work in the range that feels good for you. All right, when you finish those 5 up, bring the right foot back to the floor. Let's take our hands under the left leg and warm up this hip. So lift the foot off the floor. We'll take it back and around. Stay nice and tall in your seat. And let's reverse. All right, back onto the floor, sitting up nice and tall. So we did assisted, now we're going to try unassisted. So if you're not up for unassisted ones, you can just rest for a little bit or do more assisted. If you're up for unassisted, take that leg out and around. We'll just do 3 on the right going back, and then 3 where we go back, and then the opposite, right? All right, great work. I know that wasn't great cueing with the last one. Let's go to our left side now. So shake it up and back, around and in. And then reverse it. So we're going to take it out to the side, up and in. Great job. We'll bring it back to the ground. From here, we are going to do some extensions with our arms and legs. We're going to work both sides of the brain here. We're going to work opposite sides of the body. So we'll start just trying the legs. Inhale, extend that right leg. Exhale, bring it back to the floor. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, bring it back to the floor. Great job. Now you can keep doing legs, or we're going to add arms with the legs. So add the arms. I'm going to let them rest down at the sides. Inhale, extend that right leg. Left arm goes up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, left leg extends, right arm reaches up. Bring it back down. Okay, keep moving with your own breath. Really sit tall, engage those core muscles. And there's no magic height that you have to lift your legs. You might just be like, shh, you know, work with what works for you. Okay, finish up the cycle that you're on, and we'll come back to seated. All right, we're gonna head now into our warrior sequence. So, step one, I'm gonna rotate and face the right side of my room. So now I have my right leg coming off this side of the chair. I want my knee bent, stacked over my ankle. I'm gonna send my other leg back, plant at a 45 if you can, or you could put it up on your toes like you were doing a crescent lunge instead of a warrior one. I know it can be a little tricky while seated in the chair. So if you bring yourself more to the edge, I'm gonna give you a little bit to adjust. So back leg 45. For me, I have to step it further out than if I was aligned while standing without the chair. So adjust, see what works for you. Now that we've got the legs, let's make sure our hips are facing this right side of our room. And we'll inhale our arms up overhead. Okay, from here, let's open to warrior two. So we're gonna bring the arms down, bring them parallel to the floor. You might open a little bit more to this long edge or the front of your chair. I'm on my mat. That back foot can stay right where it is. Just make sure this front knee doesn't dive inward. We want it staying in line. And we'll gaze over our front fingertips. From here, let's reverse our warrior. So we'll drop our left hand to the back of our left thigh, front hand palm up, reach back. We're getting a stretch along that right side of the body now. You can gaze up at that top arm, or if that doesn't feel great for your neck, just gaze out in front of you. From here, let's bring our right forearm down to that right thigh. And our left arm is going to reach up toward the top of our mat for extended side angle. Top of the mat, the right side of our room. If you would like, you may even be able to take this right hand down to the floor. I can get a little deeper in my extended side angle seat on the chair than I can while standing. All right, let's tip our bodies back up to our warrior two. We'll release the arms, bring the knees in and together to the front of our chair. Back to our neutral, our home space for today. Let's turn, face the left side of our room. All right, left foot planted 90 degrees. Resting on our chair. Right leg's extending back, trying to plant that foot on the floor. Again, find what works for you. Let's try to get our hips going toward that left side of the room mostly. Inhale the arms up. Try to ground all the way through the outside edge of this right foot. Let's open it up. Arms parallel to the floor, gaze over the front fingertips. We want to be stacked, shoulders over hips. Okay, let's release our back arm to that back thigh. Flip that left hand palm up and reach back. Again, gazing up or out in front of you, whatever works better for your body. Okay, let's tip it down and forward, taking that left forearm to the left thigh. Right arm reaching up overhead to the left side of your room. Don't sink into this front shoulder. None of this. Shoulders stay strong. Legs stay active, pressing into the floor. All right. Let's engage our core, tip back up to warrior two, release our arms, bend the legs, turn back toward the front of our chair. Let's make sure we are very firmly seated. Check in our feet, right feet in line with knees, in line with hips, tall through the spine. And we're going to go into a twist. So let's inhale here. Exhale, we'll twist to the right. Left hand comes to the right knee. Right hand can come to the edge of your chair or the back of your chair if you can reach. Okay? Twisting. Make sure we're not pressing our knee in. We want those legs to stay firm in their alignment where we set them up when we were seated facing forward. Let's unwind, facing the front again. Notice how your body feels, because we've only done one half. We're a little lopsided at the moment. Inhale here. Exhale, let's twist to the left. Sitting up tall and twisting on the exhale. Head goes last. Let's unwind, come back to center. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Over our knees, reaching down towards the floor. Gonna place my right hand in between my feet. if you can reach. If not, just reach down like you could reach. Left arm's gonna go up to the sky. Sure. Opening up, we're getting a little twist. Okay, let's release that left arm down. We're gonna plant it on the floor where the right hand was. And we'll take our right hand up to the sky as we twist to the right. Let's release. Both hands down on the floor now. We're in a nice forward fold. Let's inhale, bring the torso up. We're gonna open up our legs. All right, nice and wide. We're gonna do a twist from here. So let's inhale tall. Exhale, we're gonna twist to the right. Again, you can bring your left hand to that right leg, right hand to the back of the chair. Really important now because you're really gonna feel like you're pushing this, and we need your leg to push back against that hand so that it stays nice and aligned. Okay, let's release, bring our torso to face center. All right, inhale here. Exhale, let's twist over to that left. So right hand to left knee, left hand either to the edge of your chair or the back of your chair. Don't let this hand push the knee in. And no slouching. Let's release, come back to center. Inhale, we're going to take our arms out to the side and bend at the elbows. Okay, so little goddess pose, really pressing down through the feet, feeling strong here. We're going to take this into a side stretch. Let's bring our right forearm down to our right thigh. Left arm's going to reach up and over our head to the right. Again, don't slouch in your elbow. So if you're feeling you need to get over further, let's scooch the elbow out more toward the knee. Inhale, let's come back up to our goddess. Exhale, let's take that left arm down to the left thigh, right arm reaching up and over to the left side of the room. Inhale, let's come back up to our goddess. Exhale, release those arms down. From here, we're gonna forward fold with our legs nice and wide. Gonna revolve this goddess pose. So bring your hands down to the floor. If maybe you can't reach palms, you could reach fists. If you can't reach fists, we can just reach or grab a block if you have those. All right, so let's keep our right hand on the floor or our block and bring the left arm up to the sky. Let's release. Bring our left hand down to the mat. We'll take the right arm up as we twist open to the right. Let's release both hands down to the mat. Get a little fold here. Let's come up with our torso. And we'll bring our legs back together. All right. So from here, we're going to do a little work with eagle. Let's take our right leg. We'll cross it over the top of our left. Maybe we stay here. Maybe your right foot can wrap around to the right side of your left leg. Maybe not. So here or here, whichever works for you. Let's take the arms out in front of us. Bend at 90 degrees. We'll take our right arm under the left. Might have the backs of your hands together, or again, maybe you can reach a little further. You can put your palms together. Just keep our arms high, parallel to the floor if we can. Just hold this. Imagine that you're balancing on that one foot, really pressing it into the earth. All right, from here, let's unwrap the legs and bring them back to our nice firm seated position. We're going to go into some crunches with our eagle arms. So let's inhale, lift the gaze and the elbows up as high as we can. Exhale, crunch forward, bringing the elbows toward the belly button. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, crunch forward, elbows to belly button. Right, 3 more times, following your breath. Back to center. Unwrap the arms, release them down at your sides. Maybe shake them out. All right, let's try that whole thing on the other side. So I'm going to scooch my right foot in a little as I take my left leg over my right. Okay, might stop here. Might wrap that left foot to the left side of the right leg. Okay. I'm going to take the arms out in front, bend 90 degrees. I'm going to take that left arm under the right. Maybe stop here, back of the hands together. Maybe go past palms together. Imagine we're standing on that one foot, we're really grounding down, pressing it into the earth. Keeping the elbows up so that our upper arms are trying to be parallel to the floor. All right, let's unwind the legs, find our nice grounded position, both feet on the floor, and go into our eagle crunches. So inhale, take the elbows up, gaze up, exhale, elbows to belly button as we round forward. Inhale, open, exhale, close it. 3 more, follow your breath. Come back up, unwrap the arms, release them down, maybe shake them out. From here, we're going to do our version of, you can think of it as bridge or camel-ish on the chair. So I want you to hold on behind you on the seat, wherever that may be, the back or my folding chair. I've got to go in front of the little diagonal legs. All right, so we're holding on. Our feet are nice and firm on the ground. Inhale, lift the hips, keep the chin slightly tucked. 2 breaths here. And let's release it down. Good. Let's try it one more time. Inhale. Exhale, let's press. One more big breath. And release down. Good. Here is the portion where you may want a strap. So grab that if you have one and you want to use it. I'm going to start out with a hamstring stretch. So I'm going to loop my strap or grab my foot with my hand. I'm going to extend my right leg. Maybe I just extend it on the floor. I'm getting plenty of stretch here. Maybe I want to lift it up. Bonus of using the strap, even if you can reach your toes, is you can stay nice and tall through the spine. You can lift this up, no folding forward. Two more breaths. And then we're going to take our right leg out to the right. Keep this left leg nice and grounded. Two more breaths here. Let's bring it in. Bend the knee, release it back to the floor. Okay. Now we'll take it over to that left side. Again, maybe you're working here and here. You don't necessarily have to be up here, okay? Work where you're at, work with your body, okay? So we're extending that left leg out, bringing it up to the level that we feel comfortable with. And let's take that left leg out to the left. Remember to keep the right leg grounded. It likes to flop around. It's like, you're not working on me, I'm gonna do whatever I want. No, you need to work too. Let's bring that left leg back to the front, bend the knee, bring the foot back on the floor, nice and grounded. You can put your strap aside if you are using one. From here, let's bring that right ankle to the left knee. Okay, hopefully we're warmed up. Maybe we can do that now, maybe we couldn't before. From here, if this is already a big strain, big stretch, stay here. If it hurts, come on out. If this is easy peasy, we can lean forward over our legs to try to get more sensation along this right hip. So those are seated, our chair pigeons. Let's bring our torso back upright. We'll uncross, bring our right foot down to the floor. Switch sides. So let's bring that left ankle up to the right leg if we're able. Maybe we stay here. Maybe this is all the stretch we need. Maybe we fold forward over our legs. Notice the sensations that arise for you in this pose. Let's bring our torsos back up. Bring that left foot back down to the ground. Next, we're going to try a seated version of wind relieving pose. So, to do that, you're going to need to scoot all the way back in your chair. And then see if you can tuck your knees up into your chest. You might find it a little easier if you take your knees wider. Gives you a little more space for your chest, your belly. Or you might be tucked up into a little ball right in front of you. Either way. And we're going to rest our forehead down wherever you're at. If this doesn't work for you at all, you can just stay seated and maybe bow your head down. All right, let's bring our heads back up. Release our feet to the ground if they were up on the chair. We're going to settle into our seated Shavasana. Maybe scoot all the way back. We can use the backrest now. We still want hips in line with the knees, in line with the feet grounded. Right? Feel that energy between you and the earth, or your mat or your floor. Right? Nice and tall through the spine. Ears in line with the shoulders. You can rest your arms in whatever way feels most comfortable and restful and peaceful for you. Okay. Let's go into our Shavasana. We'll start with that same breathing exercise to help us recenter that we had at the beginning of class. So let's inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just relax into a normal breathing pattern. If you set an intention at the beginning of today's practice, I invite you to revisit that in your mind now. And we'll just take a minute or two in a silent Shavasana. Feeling grateful for all the things our body can do. Let's all take a big inhale and let it out. Invite you maybe to open up those eyes, wiggle your fingers and toes. Let's seal our practice by taking our hands out to the sides, palms up. Inhaling, scooping up all of our positive thoughts, vibes, energy, all the great work we did in today's practice. Exhale, bring it into your heart. Let's do it one more time. All right, I wish you peace, love, and happiness. I hope you enjoyed this session with me. I enjoyed it with you. Thank you.